Hey friends, welcome back. Big news. On September 8th and 9th, 2025, we've got a powerful Scorpio Blood Moon. This isn't just any full moon. It's bringing shocking truths, emotional shakeups, and major transformation. Stay tuned, because you need to hear these urgent warnings and survival tips. Alright, let's break this down. First things first. What exactly is a blood moon? When we talk about a blood moon, we're usually referring to a total lunar eclipse. That's when the Earth passes directly between the sun and the moon, casting a shadow that makes the moon glow with that eerie, deep red color. Ancient cultures looked at blood moons as omens, as cosmic warnings, as signs that something powerful was about to shift. And honestly, when we line that up with astrology, those old instincts weren't wrong. Now this particular blood moon is happening in the sign of Scorpio on September 8th and 9th, 2025, and that's where things get especially interesting. Scorpio is not a surface level sign. It doesn't like fake smiles, small talk, or half-truths. Scorpio energy wants to dig deep, expose the hidden layers, pull skeletons out of closets, and bring transformation through intensity. That's why we say Scorpio rules death and rebirth, endings and beginnings, shadow and light. So when you mix the intensity of a blood moon with the emotional depth of Scorpio, you get a cosmic cocktail that screams big endings, shocking revelations, emotional purges, and the chance to truly transform if you're willing to face the truth. And let's talk about timing, because timing matters. This blood moon peaks late on September 8th and carries through into September 9th, which just so happens to be a Monday. Mondays already have that reputation, right? The day we drag ourselves out of bed, go back to work, face responsibilities, deal with emails and stress. Now imagine all of that, plus the emotional surge of a Scorpio blood moon eclipse. That's why I'm calling it Bad Monday energy, because the cosmos basically scheduled a deep emotional detox session on the exact day most of us are least prepared for it. So what are the energetic themes we're looking at? Well, number one, power struggles. Scorpio energy rules control, manipulation, and authority. So don't be surprised if issues come up around bosses, governments, relationships, or even your own inner tug of war between fear and courage. Number two, secrets revealed. Under this moon, things that have been hidden can suddenly come out into the open. Maybe it's a truth in your relationship, a family issue, or even a global story breaking in the news. Scorpio does not tolerate lies for long. It demands honesty, no matter how uncomfortable. And number three, emotional intensity. Expect waves of passion, anger, grief, or desire to surface. The best way I can describe it is like an emotional purge. You might cry, you might rage, you might feel exhausted, and that's not a bad thing. That's release. Now here's the shocking warning I need to give you. If you ignore your shadow work during this blood moon, it could come back to bite you. Shadow work is simply looking at the parts of yourself you usually hide. The jealousy, the insecurity, the fear, the pain. Scorpio energy thrives on healing through confrontation. If you refuse to acknowledge those feelings, the universe might stir up outside drama to force you to deal with them. In other words, if you won't face your truth, someone else may shove it in your face. Collectively, this energy could feel pretty heavy worldwide. Don't be surprised if we see political scandals, financial shakeups, or big environmental events making headlines. The whole world feels the squeeze of a blood moon, but Scorpio makes it personal. It's like the universe saying, no more lies, no more masks. It's time for transformation. Spiritually, this is a time of karmic release, ancestral healing, and uncovering deeper truths. Many of us may feel drawn to break old patterns, to cut toxic ties, or even to revisit family wounds that go back generations. Scorpio digs into the roots so real healing can take place, not just for you, but for your entire lineage. So how do you prepare? Here are a few tips. Journaling. Write down what needs to end, what you're ready to release, and what you've been hiding from yourself. Grounding. Take walks in nature, meditate, or simply breathe deeply to anchor yourself when emotions feel overwhelming. Cutting toxic ties. If someone or something is draining your energy, this is the perfect moment to finally let it go. Scorpio says, stop clinging, start transforming. This blood moon is not here to destroy you. It's here to wake you up. And if you're willing to face the truth, this energy can be one of the most powerful breakthroughs of your entire year. Now let's talk about how the Scorpio Blood Moon on September 8th to 9th, 2025 is going to affect each zodiac sign. And let me just say, it's not equal. Some signs are going to feel this like a cosmic earthquake, while others might experience it more like an emotional nudge. But every single one of us will be touched by this energy somehow. So let's start with the 4 signs under the most pressure: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. These are the fixed signs, and fixed signs don't love change. But a blood moon in Scorpio is here to force transformation. Scorpio, you're front and center. This moon is happening in your sign, so expect endings, revelations, and breakthroughs in personal identity. It's time to shed old versions of yourself. My advice? Don't cling. Embrace the rebirth, Taurus. You're opposite Scorpio, so this could shake up your relationships. If a partnership is shaky, this moon will expose the cracks. Lean into communication instead of stubbornness. Leo, expect drama in friendships or community circles. Pay attention to who truly has your back. Not everyone in your circle is cheering for you. Aquarius, career, authority, and public image could come under the spotlight. Don't be shocked if changes happen at work or with leadership roles. Now let's zoom out to the elements. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This blood moon brings intensity in your social and passion-driven life. For Aries, hidden truths in relationships may surface. For Leo, as I mentioned, friendships could shift. For Sagittarius, secrets around money or shared resources may appear. Fire signs, channel your energy into creative outlets instead of arguments. Affirmation, I release the need to control outcomes and trust my passion leads me to growth. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You'll feel this moon the most emotionally. Cancer, watch for family revelations or home-related changes. Scorpio, it's your personal rebirth moment. Pisces, your beliefs or spiritual path may go through transformation. My advice for water signs, let the tears flow, because release is your medicine. Ritual, salt baths, journaling, or moon water charging. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're usually the grounded ones, but this moon tests your stability. Taurus, relationships are in focus. Virgo, work and health patterns could demand big changes. Capricorn, expect breakthroughs in intimacy, finances, or shared responsibilities. Earth signs, don't resist the shakeup. Ritual, write down what no longer serves you, burn the paper safely, and plant new intentions in the ashes. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Expect mental overstimulation. Gemini, watch your words. Secrets may slip out. Libra, relationships could be tested. Balance is key. Aquarius, career changes or authority challenges may surface. For air signs, grounding is everything. Affirmation, I quiet my mind and welcome truth with clarity and peace. Now let's talk about the warnings per sign. Relationships are being tested for Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio. Money and resources shake-ups for Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Pisces. career and public image challenges for Aquarius and Virgo, personal breakthroughs for Aries, Cancer, and Leo. But here's the silver lining. This energy doesn't have to be destructive if you work with it instead of fighting it. This blood moon can help you release what's been holding you back for years. Think of it like cosmic spring cleaning. Even if it's messy, the result is freedom. So no matter your sign, remember this. Use this moon to face your truth, let go of what's toxic, and step into transformation. Because the Scorpio Blood Moon doesn't take prisoners. It creates warriors of light out of survivors of shadow. All right, family. Now we need to talk about the real warnings of the Scorpio Blood Moon, because this isn't all love and light. This is the kind of energy that can shake the ground under your feet if you're not prepared. First, let's talk about truth bombs. Scorpio is the sign of secrets, the things we bury, the stuff we pretend isn't there. But a blood moon acts like a cosmic flashlight. It exposes what's been hiding in the shadows. That could mean hidden feelings finally coming out in relationships, lies getting exposed at work, or even big scandals making headlines globally. If you've been hiding something, or if someone's been hiding something from you, don't be surprised if this is the weekend it finally bursts open. And speaking of bursts, let's talk about relationships and finances. Scorpio rules intimacy and shared resources. That means money and love are front and center. For some people, this could be the breaking point. Toxic relationships finally ending, or financial partnerships being tested. If a relationship has been built on shaky ground, this moon could shake it loose. But here's the blessing. You'll finally know the truth. No more guessing games, no more half-truths. Now, I've also got to warn you about the collective chaos. Blood moons historically line up with unrest, protests, or even global events that feel shocking. Add in the fact that it's a Monday, our most stressful day of the week, and you've got short tempers, tech glitches, and political drama all blending together. Don't be surprised if you wake up that Monday feeling like the whole world is in a bad mood. So how do you survive this intensity? Here are some tips. Avoid conflict whenever possible. If someone comes at you with anger, don't bite back. This moon is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Little sparks can blow up fast. Meditate and ground yourself. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing or walking barefoot on the earth can help stabilize your energy. Take a salt bath or shower cleanse. Imagine the water washing away negativity and emotional heaviness. Use crystals like black tourmaline or smoky quartz for protection, or amethyst for calming the mind. Practice breath work. When emotions rise, your breath is the fastest way to return to balance. Inhale peace, exhale chaos. Here's the biggest key: let go. Scorpio is all about transformation, but transformation only happens if you release what's dying. If you try to cling to toxic people, outdated jobs, or unhealthy habits, this moon is going to make it 10 times harder. Resistance will hurt. But surrender. Surrender feels like freedom. And that brings us to the most powerful truth about this blood moon. Breakdowns can become breakthroughs. If something collapses under this energy, it's because it wasn't built to last. The universe isn't trying to punish you, it's trying to free you. So as we move through September 8th and 9th, remember this. The Scorpio Blood Moon isn't here to destroy you. It's here to push you into your highest transformation. It's a cosmic rebirth. And yes, it's messy. Yes, it's emotional, but it's also incredibly powerful if you lean into it. So breathe, release, and trust. Because when the dust settles, you'll be stronger, clearer, and more aligned than you've ever been before. All right, fam. That wraps up our Scorpio Blood Moon survival guide. Remember, this energy isn't here to break you. It's here to transform you. If you found this helpful, hit like, drop a comment with your sign, and subscribe for more cosmic updates. Stay strong, stay aligned,